Worship. I am going to, I don't know if God is telling me to speak on something else, or just give me a minute, y'all. Give me a download. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. All right, I need help. Thank you, Lord. This won't connect. Are you connected? Thank you, Lord. Jesus. Amen. Well, this month, December, was the theme. We usually have a theme. This is an old banner, but usually the themes are on the banner. But this month, our theme is worship warfare. Amen? Amen. And as I looked at that topic and I began to look at the word, and I began to look at the word of God, and it took me to a few places, but I'm going to give you a couple of scriptures here. But I want to examine how we need to keep our focus on Christ whenever we're going through anything. That we must keep our focus on Christ rather than what we are going through, rather than what the enemy is trying to do, or, we must keep our focus on Jesus Christ. Have you ever looked at an elephant and saw how a great big elephant can be tied up to a little pole and wonder, why is the elephant just staying there? Or even a horse, you take a little rope and tie a little horse up to this thing and it just stays there. But this horse, has power. This elephant, no doubt, has power. Power that he hasn't even tapped into. Amen. And I looked at that and I wonder, why is that? It's because our mind has been conditioned by their situation. Because you picture an elephant in the wild, he's running through the desert or whatever, he's kicking up dirt and eating trees and doing whatever you want to do, right? Moving in power. The horse is running at speed, just running and galloping and just being free. But yet, their mind has been conditioned to stay tied up with a little rope to a little pole. Even though they have the power to just snap that thing and just run, just be free. And it came from the constant manipulation. Probably they went and got it and brought it back. They probably beat it into submission or just kept putting it in the same situation over and over again until it just gave up and decided that I'll just stay here. It'd be better for me to just stay here. Amen. This is how the devil does us, try to control our minds through conditioning us. And through particular situations, circumstances in our lives, even as we grow up as little children, things are being planted in our minds. Things are being seeds, words. You'll never amount to nothing. You'll never be this. You can never be that. And we start to believe that as we grow. And we become encaged in our own thoughts. Do you guys understand what I'm saying to you? We become victims of circumstance. And the whole intent on that is, even from the little children, I saw a little child the other day preach the word like I've never seen anybody preach the word before in my life. And I'm sure that his parents raised him up in the way that he should go. And they taught him the word. This little boy was preaching. So even as a little child, seeds have been planted in our lives that would try to condition us. And the number one thing that the enemy always tries to do is to keep us from knowing who we are, to keep us from knowing the power that we possess, to keep us from knowing our Father. The enemy's number one thing right now is to keep people fatherless, so that they won't understand what it feels like to have a father. So you can't really relate to God. You can't really go to God because you don't understand that relationship. And so we become conditioned in our mind not to go to God. Like God isn't there, but he's there. Hey, he's there. He's here now. And so I'm looking at the condition of our minds. And how we allow these things to keep us trapped. Things that we've been through, in situations, even our environments that we've been in. Have you ever seen like a family that the grandmother was alcoholic, and mother, and children, and aunties, and uncles, and everybody was just alcoholics? And you say, when I grow up, I ain't never gonna drink. Because of the condition of a person's mind has been put in that environment and constant seeing this and being around, and the spirit is moving around, and it becomes a part of that person. And they don't even realize it. Like me, I said I would never smoke cigarettes.